You're very welcome to the Wicklow GA TV stream of the Darcy Sand Intermediate Football Championship semi-final between Aughrim and Hollywood. It's a wet day here. Myself, Daniel Kennedy on the commentary, joined with Martin O'Brien on the co-commentary. Well, Martin, how are you today?
Not too bad, Dan. Better for being in out of the rain and the wind out there anyway. Parking the car was like a tsunami out there.
And it's been lashing down here all day now, and both Aughrim and Hollywood looking to join Avondale in the final in 3 weeks' time. We'll be going through the teams here now. There's a couple of teams from the selected match programme. We'll start off with the Aughrim side. Coming in starting for Aughrim in goal is Robert Doyle. Jason Doyle doesn't start corner back. Ian Clancy comes in, number 29. Sam Healy is full back with Finn Byrne left corner back. Cian Keogh is right half back with Dylan Byrne coming in for Sean Campbell at centre back. Dylan wearing number 17. Jimmy Wolvington will be wearing the number 7 shirt. Oisin Keegan and Pierce Lauder partner each other in midfield, with Dean Newsom, number 16, coming in for Shane McGuckian at right half forward. Conor Phelan starts in centre forward and Patrick McCarty out at left half forward. Colin McGuckian comes in for Conal O'Brien. He's wearing number 19. Alex Tavern is full forward and Joe McGuckian is left corner forward. And over now to the Hollywood team. It's as you were, so it's Keith Peppard in goal, Kieran Traynor, Donncha Halpin and Shane Kelly make up the full back line. Rory Corrigan, Mikey Healy and Luke Byrne make up the half back line, with Rob Houlihan and Luke Harney in midfield. Matthew Kelly, Ryan Mulvey and David Pepper are in the half forward line, and in the full forward line is Charlie McGrath, Conal Byrne and Jim Corrigan. So out of this match, what are you expecting today, Martin?
I'm expecting a very tough game. It's going to be a tight game with the conditions. Aughrim, in fairness, have come up from the Junior A, a bit like Carney yesterday. They're riding on the crest of the waves. They're confident. They're playing good football. They're a young team. I think maybe the conditions won't suit them as well as it's Hollywood. Hollywood are that little bit older, a little bit more battle hardened. They played in 2 of the last 3 or 2 of the last 4 intermediate finals, so they have the know-how. So it'll be interesting to see how that matchup kind of fares out. Like on the Hollywood side, I would say Mikey Healy's their key man. He's the captain, he's their centre back. He leads the ship there. So if Mikey shows up today, which he generally does in some way, shape or form, he'll be very key to whether Hollywood get the win here or not. On the other side, the Aughrim changes aren't overly surprising. Dylan Byrne has played most of the matches. That's just a team sheet thing. They say they have the same team sheet all the time. Dylan has played centre back for most matches, so that's not a surprise. I suppose the biggest one really would be Colin McGuckian coming in. Colin played junior during the week, so they've obviously decided to unleash him on the first team now that the juniors are out. So Ian Clancy again, a cornerback, he's played there before. He was obviously playing, he was with the county hurlers and stuff, so they obviously drafted him back in for this game. And Dean Newsom obviously was a hero of the Junior A final last year, so that's not exactly surprising. But yeah, the conditions, whoever does the simple things right here, I think is going to be the winner.
Of course, these two sides are going to be very busy, as you mentioned there, with Aughrim also being in the intermediate semi-final next weekend, the hurling, as well as Western Gales, which a number of Hollywood players will be on that side. How do you think they'll fare in the conditioning side of things?
They should be fine. Like they'll be tapering their training. Like training won't be hectic this week, or hasn't been hectic this week, and the same will be for next week for the hurling. They'll probably just get a bit of pucking in and keep their touch in. Like in this day and age, teams are kind of set up to play every week anyway. I don't think that'll be a problem. There's not a massive crossover between both teams for Aughrim or Hollywood. There's probably 4 to 5 maybe on each team, so you are going to have a degree of freshness then from the guys who are not playing hurling as well.
Sure. In the middle of the park today, taking referee duties is Tiarnán De Hál from Antoker, and he'll have his work cut out there, especially even with visibility, with the rain coming down. It can sometimes be hard to see certain things, but we'll see how he fares.
It's dark, it's gloomy here. It's a real winter's day, so and everything's going to be spilling around. There'll be a lot of slips and trips here, so it's going to be hard on a referee. But let's hope the referee is not going to be the talking point in the game anyway.
Absolutely. Now we're seeing the teams fan out. It looks like that Aughrim will be playing towards the east gate, so they'll be playing against the wind in this first half. Hollywood are still in their huddle there, about to spread out. Let's have a look. Are there any positional changes there? It looks kind of as we were given.
Newsom is going to corner forward for Aughrim, which is not surprising. Looks like Colin McGuckian is going to start on the wing, but then again, Joe McGuckian is Aughrim's talisman. Joe wearing 15 will not stay at 15. You'll find Joe everywhere. He's their Kieran Kilkenny type. He tries to get on the ball everywhere. I would be surprised. I would say you're going to see Rob Houlihan go to wing forward for the start. Luca Harney will go on the throw up for Hollywood, and you will probably see Jim Corrigan come out to. Yeah, Jim Corrigan's gone to the far side for the throw in.
See there, Matthew Kelly's also gone in centre forward there as well.
Yeah. David Pepper gone to corner forward for the throw in. Now that mightn't stay. That'll be a little bit fluid, but it'll be a big battle on the throw in. Two big men here.
So Tiarnán De Hál checking his watch, waiting for things to go. Of course, we do have the hooter there. Don't know if you could hear it over the camera, but the hooter was working for most of yesterday. Hopefully, it will today. And created some interesting stories there, of course, with the Carnew and AGB match. Dan Redmond heard the hooter was about to kick it out, but decided to play on. Dean Brosnan popped over a 2-pointer.
One of the best kicks Aughrim has seen in about 20 years.
Absolutely, it was stunning, and we got a great view from up here. Still waiting now for Tiarnán De Hál, checking everyone's in their positions beyond the 45. He throws the ball up, and away we go. Aughrim gets the first touch to it, but it's into the hands now of Conor Phelan. Conor Phelan working it across here to the wing back. That's number 7, Jimmy Wellington. Aughrim now just
Oisin Keegan on the ball, he's getting his hand on the ball. Colin McGuckian getting his first touch. It'll be key to get your first touch in a day like today, lads. It's you can't describe how bad it is out there. There's a bad patch in Dylan Byrne already, putting Collie under pressure.
Like straight away you can see that the conditions, like on a dry day, that would have probably gone straight into his hands, just hopped up nicely, but it just skidded forward. On the ball now was Alex Kavanagh. Alex Kavanagh assessing his options, just working it back. Suppose we're very early in the game, there's no need to rush anything.
Aughrim will be patient, it's the way they play. I've seen him play a couple of times this year, played against them. This is the way they play. You'll find Joe McGuckian on the ball like this 99 times out of 100, he's their man. Settles them, plays the ball around, creates their opportunities. They're not going to rush anything.
Spear Slaughter, just sticking with that patience. On to Keane Keogh.
Here's a man who'll break a line, he'll take off.
He's going forward, he's past the 45. Runner. Going through.
Needed a runner.
But now it's on to Joe McGuckian. Pierce Slaughter. Getting across now to Conor Phelan.
There's the first sign of the conditions. Dean Newsom is looking where he's going next, slipped over his hands.
Hollywood now with a chance to break.
Matthew Kelly at centre forward will be crucial as well. Matthew's wearing him, but he always plays centre forward.
Kieran Traynor gets a lovely ball up to his corner forward, and that is on the ball is Charlie McGrath. Charlie McGrath sets it back to Conal Byrne. Conal Byrne going to take on Clancy. Conal Byrne running past his man, gets it back out. A shot coming in now from, was that Matthew Kelly?
Yeah, snapshot, rush.
Snapshot. Wide, first start of the match, first wide.
Interesting, Hollywood are persistent with kicking it in there. On a wet day like that, sometimes you'll see teams change to run it because skipping the ball off the ground, but Conal Byrne is very dangerous in there. He'll kick scores off both feet if he gets a chance.
Of course, Robert Lambert then waiting for his two colleagues there to have their shoelaces tied, and they have that done.
Robert will be a big strength for Aughrim in the goal. Loads of experience, played with the county obviously. He won't do anything rash. He'll be a steady pair of hands. He'll guide all the lads around him.
He hits it long, looking into the midfield. Seems like a Hollywood's man are going to catch it. Can't, slips out of his hand, but it comes to the wing forward. But Hollywood do overturn.
Another sign of the conditions there. Ball slipped out of the Aughrim man's hand very easily. Need to wrap the ball up.
That was Mikey Healy getting across now on to number 8, Rob Houlihan. Houlihan just working around. Matthew Kelly on the ball again.
Hollywood are excellent in this situation. You see Mikey Healy will take control, they'll keep the ball, they'll draw a team out, they'll happily keep this ball for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes without actually going and taking any snapshots.
But here is now Ryan Mulvey. Mulvey passes in, back to Mulvey. Mulvey's through. Mulvey just fists it over, and that's the first score of the game. Just 3 minutes gone on the clock. It's Hollywood 1 point, Aughrim nothing.
Like I say, they keep it until the opportunity comes. The opportunity opened up like the Red Sea for him. He could have had a goal there. He could have put his head down and slotted that.
I suppose this stage settled them down a little bit.
Maybe it's the right decision.
So once again, Robert Lambert with the second kick out.
Nothing major on the kick-outs. It looks like Aughrim are just going man for man, one-on-one. Go up and win your own ball, it looks like.
It's headed down the centre. It slips out of a Hollywood man's hand, however, they do recover the ball. And on it now is Luke Harney. Luke Harney has Rob Houlihan to his left, to his right, if he wants to use him. He does, but just a little bit behind him. However, they do recover it again, and it's a free into Hollywood, just outside the arc. Again, you're with the wind.
Hollywood would be looking to the likes of Luca and to Rob Hullen to run with the ball. They're strong runners, big, tall, rangy men, very, very awkward to tackle, but they're well able to run with the ball.
It looks like it's going to be David Pepper taking this.
He's a fabulous, fabulous kick on him. He's been kicking 2-pointers for the whole championship. This goes over as a 2-pointer.
This will really tell about the conditions now, how they'll fare with their kicking.
The wind is dead. There's no wind yesterday. There was wind to the town goal end yesterday, but today no wind. Good strike, but it's wide.
Well wide, yeah. High and wide with that one, but he definitely has the distance. Now we're getting the accuracy. Robert Lambert with the third kick out. Looking up, assessing his options there. Sam Healy is making himself available there, wide on the left corner. But he's going to go long again. He's going to be searching for Oisin Keegan. Or no, it's not. It's number 15, McGuckian, Joe McGuckian. On the ball now is Conor Phelan. Conor Phelan is working it back to Dylan Byrne. Dylan Byrne passes it over to Oisin Keegan. Keegan, they're just doing that
McGuckian
patience.
again.
On to McGuckian.
Joe will keep it calm.
And Patrick Riccardi on the ball now. He's going to take on his man here. Just opposite, just move it across. Once again, it's Joe McGuckian. Just working it around here, trying to find that opening. The ball is Cian Keogh. As you mentioned there, hopefully he can find a gap or two. He gets the ball forward.
Watch him now, watch him. There he goes.
There
Give
goes
it back
number
inside.
12 there.
There's Cian again.
Cian again.
Good tracking.
Good tracking there from
Silly
Brian
free to
Mulvey,
give
but
away.
gives away the free. And Aughrim with a chance now to level things.
That's Cian's game. He's a strong runner. He's very difficult to play against because give that 1-2. He's a big, long stride. He's big, strong. For a young man, a strong man as well. He's a fine footballer. If Aughrim can get him on the ball like that and get up, like frees could be the order today with the conditions out there. So, and Conor Phelan, Conor very rarely misses now.
See what his style is like. Will he just go for placement or power? He goes for
And there's
just chip it over.
there's the commentator's curse now.
And it's Aughrim's first wide of the game. It's still Hollywood 1 point. Aughrim
You
now.
won't thank me for that one.
Keith Pepper now with the kick out. So we'll see how Hollywood now will go with their kick outs. Aughrim have gone long with all of them so far. Keith Pepper does go long. It looks like an Aughrim man will get it. It's spilled forward there from Oisin Keegan. But now Joe McGuckian has it. McGuckian.
Interesting Joe with no gloves on a day like that.
And it's Tiarnán De Hál.
Took up in the wrong place, yeah. That's it. That's an area Aughrim might get on top of because Keith is not by trade is not a goalkeeper. He's his first year playing in goal. Hollywood obviously their regular goalkeeper's not around or not playing or whatever it is. But Keith in general used to play out the field as a half forward, so it's an area maybe Aughrim can get at. He's not used to a kick out, especially in a big game like this. So they might be able to go and get a foothold there.
Dean Newsom now with it. Number 16.
Hollywood
Aughrim
defending the arc.
Here is Patrick Riccardi. Back over to Dean Newsom. Newsom definitely held there. Should be another free for
I'd say take a shot.
Aughrim. He takes a shot, it goes wide, but of course Conor Phelan will probably look to power this one over again.
I'll say nothing.
You reckon it's going to go wide, Mark?
Yeah.
Let's have it. Well,
Conor's probably the elder statesman on the team after Robert. He's around a while. He's been through. Conor would have been around back when Aughrim were competing in senior or intermediate finals and playing senior back around the early 10s. So he's been through it all. He's went down. He's come back up. So he has plenty of experience. I don't think missing that first one is going to affect him too much.
and he hits it high and wide. Well, if he's going to be listening back to this later on, I'm sure he won't buy you a point anytime soon.
He won't serve me one either.
Very good. So here we go, Keith Pepper now again. We're going to have a look to see how his kickouts are going to fare. He does have a good boot in him, but I suppose that's wind assisted. Keith now look for the short one, goes over to Kieran Traynor.
Good kick.
Kieran Traynor back over to his cornerback colleague Shane Kelly, and now out to Luke Byrne. Luke Byrne back inside, and it goes to Donncha Halpin.
Aughrim on a full court press here. Push right up, everyone's marked. Putting pressure on them. Don't want to let them out. Can they break a line? Yeah, Mikey Healy, there he goes.
And he kicks it forward. He's on the advantage here now, and for David Pepper to grab it. Has the ball in his hand. Tiarnán De Hál's arm has just gone down, and Aughrim should recover this one, and they don't. The ball again slipping, but a brilliant boot there from Joe McGuckian. And it's going to be a line ball here to Hollywood.
It's a free, he's gone back.
Free. Still 1 point. Hollywood, Aughrim, nil score. Almost 10 minutes on the clock. It's a long ball floated in there. However, it's a great take there by the Aughrim defender. Out comes with it now is Oisín Keegan. Oisín Keegan just keep it there, as you mentioned, that patient build up that they'll go through. They'll just gradually eat up the ground. Joe McGuckian. The ball comes in now to the Hollywood half. Patrick Cardi slipping, but he might get it here. He does, despite the challenges. Comes on now to Pierce Lauder. Pierce Lauder broke through a challenge there. Dylan Byrne. Back to Pierce Lauder. Aughrim just working it across their own 65.
Space for Dean Newsom now.
He is going to bring this into the Hollywood half. Kicks it in, looking for Colin.
There's the conditions. Colin couldn't
Almost
stop that
got there.
out.
Right, almost got there, just came off his own, kicked it off his own foot there to go out.
Just looking at the phone here, then Andy Holt, an Aughrim selector in Abu Dhabi or Dubai, is asking me to stop with the commentator's curse, so apologies, Andy.
Do it for Hollywood next time, I suppose. It might be happy with it. Keep Pepper with the kick out. It's going in long. Hollywood do have it now. On the burn is Luke Byrne. Luke Byrne back to Kelly. Kelly gets it forward to Healy.
It's cagey after 10 minutes. At 1 point to nothing after 10 minutes. Probably what we kind of would have expected with the rain and the weather. But neither team have really got a stranglehold. Neither team have really settled that much yet. It's kind of end to end. So it'll be interesting now to see for the next 10 who can get hold of the game and actually keep the ball for a while and try and create a couple of opportunities.
Jim Corrigan there spots his wing back compatriot Rory Corrigan. Rory Corrigan now on the ball, struggling to get it. Matthew Kelly now picks it up. Over now. It's worked across the 45. Number 8 on the ball, Rob Houlihan. Assessing his options. Back to Matthew Kelly. Matthew Kelly over to Luca Harney. Luca Harney looks to break a challenge. Does brilliantly. Gets it on to David Peppard. Peppard. They get it back in. And there's just a wall of white in front of them. But into the hands of Conal Byrne.
Good hands, but no one wanted to pull the trigger. It didn't really open up for them either now. This is a bit what I was talking about. At least Hollywood, they're keeping the ball. They're going to try work an opportunity. Conal Byrne will take it.
It's going to drop. It's gone over. That's over the bar. It is indeed, yes. Hollywood with their second point of the game. Hollywood 2, Aughrim 0.
As I was saying earlier, Dan, Hollywood are very good at that. Keeping the ball back and forward, getting in, don't panic. They didn't panic because they didn't get a shot in the first one. Came back out, got into a shooter, clipped it over.
Robert Lambert with the long searching ball looking for Conor Phelan. Doesn't get his hand to it. However, almost true for Colin McGuckian in there. But Joe McGuckian gets the ball and it's nicked off them by Matthew Kelly. However, that was seen as foul play by Tiarnán De Hál. And Aughrim get on with it quickly. Joe McGuckian looking inside. However, Hollywood are once again there to cut out the chance.
Looking for Alex Kavanagh inside. If Alex can get the ball in there, he will be dangerous.
He's worked across now. 65 on the ball once again is Luke Byrne. Luke Byrne looks forward, looking for Conal Byrne. Conal Byrne gets ahead there at Clancy. He's taken on Clancy, takes the hop, takes the shot, and where is it gone? It's gone wide. The wind it's not, from a lot of teams I've seen, it doesn't really
there's no
help
wind
them as much.
You're looking at the flags here today. There's no wind down on pitch level today, so there's nothing
to help them guide it over.
Yeah, it's just the bad out, like the heavy ball and all the rest. Like that was a shootable chance that Hollywood would normally take, but the 3 wides now, so they need to start making use of the ball a little bit better on their shooting maybe.
Oisín Keegan has just won a free there in the middle of the park. Taking his moment, takes it back to Dylan Byrne. Dylan Byrne looking forward, Matthew Kelly just shadowing him. Good run there now. It's back on to midfielder and over to Conor Phelan. Conor Phelan back to Oisín Keegan. Oisín Keegan, that's a wayward ball.
Wayward, yeah.
And Brian Mulvey.
Keane Kyo saved him, yeah. Held out his teammate there and he's away now.
He's found a gap.
If he steps across here, he's away.
Still going forward, Keane.
He has Dean Newsom inside.
Dean Newsom now.
Lay hit
gets a chance for a goal. He pops it over, takes a score.
There's the card coming for a Hollywood man here, I think. Lay hit.
Looked like Jim Corrigan was chasing him back. But now, is he? Yes, I think he's got the book out.
He's speaking with his linesman down here. Barry O'Donovan is the linesman down here. I think he's on the.
And he
looks like Mikey Healy.
Mikey Healy received the first booking of the day. And
I think Mikey might take that just to let them know you're not coming down the middle here, lads.
But now I suppose he has a target there to run at him. Keith Peppert with the kick out. Goes long looking for Rob Houlihan. Houlihan catches, brilliant catch in these conditions. And he's fell, or the linesman signalling a line ball. Yeah, and it looks like
signalling a line's ball, they fell out over the sideline, but surely that's a mark. I'd be arguing a mark if it was me anyway.
So then here's Colin McGuckie and gets it on to Dylan Byrne. Dylan Byrne, long ball forward, looking for Newsom. Dean Newsom getting ahead of his marker. Takes a shot he scored a few moments ago, but that just didn't get the power behind it to get it up and over.
No, right idea, just didn't get his feet set.
Keith Lawless looking long, however, Joe McGuckian is underneath this. And again, those gloves, he probably needs to go look them on. Slips out of his hand, he's on the ground, that's definitely touching the ground. It's a free out to Hollywood. Matthew Kelly to get us back underway.
The correct footwear and the correct handwear, key on a day like today.
Luke Byrne switches it across, long, looking for Rory Corrigan.
He Paddy Lacardi, look at that.
Does brilliantly there to keep that. Patrick Lacardi just wicked bounce it took. On the ball now is Ryan Mulvey.
Hollywood look to keep this now, I would imagine. Wait for the opportunity to come their way.
They're working it here on the left hand side. But Rory Corrigan takes that well. It's back now with Jim Corrigan. Jim looking forward. On the ball is Kieran Traynor. Kieran Traynor goes for the shot. As Kieran Traynor got it, he has indeed a brilliant score. Hollywood 3, Aughrim 1.
Cracking score from the corner break.
Hasn't been 15 minutes gone in this half so far.
Kieran Traynor's been tasked with following Joe McGuckian, so that's what has him up there. So if he can keep the scores like that, and they're going to stand off at number 2, why not?
Robert Lambert send this one long, looking for Oisin Keegan. Oisin Keegan does get his hand to it, and Conor Phelan recovers it. Conor Phelan will slap down there. However, Joe McGuckian comes away. He runs into traffic, and Joe McGuckian does win a free. And Aughrim with a chance now to get it back up the pitch. We're just going to recycle it back now to Oisin Keegan. Oisin Keegan assessing his options. Heavy challenge there, brilliant challenge by Luca Harney. They're fighting for on the ball. It's a free out.
If he got his hand that up into his hand the first time after the turnover, he was away. Hollywood do that, they like a high line, they leave one man sitting in the number 6 position, usually Mikey Healy, everyone else pushes up, and they put pressure on a team like that, and on a day like today, with the slippy conditions, a turnover like that can happen very easily.
Dylan Byrne now breaking the line, going through. Healy's in front of him. He looks for Alex Havner inside, however it's cut out there brilliantly by Shane Kelly. And now Healy on the ball. Healy gives it in
fairness, Aughrim, that's the way they have to break this down. If they're going to do it, they have to step past the high press and try to get the kicks in early, but the kicks need to be more accurate, obviously. But the idea is still right there. Those two balls go through to Alex Kavanagh, anything could happen.
They're working it forward here now. On the ball is David Peppert. Pepper's going to go for the shot with his left boot. He kicks it high and kicks it over. Hollywood 3 up. It's been that gradual sort of eating away at the ground. It is working for them.
And Hollywood by nature are a team that will shoot on sight. So I know that I mentioned they have 3 wides, but still they'll keep shooting. They won't let that kind of deter them from shooting on sight.
Robert Lambert again with the kick out. Looking long. It's fisted forward by a Hollywood man.
There we go, there's a quick turnover again.
They get the turnover. It's again here on to David Peppert. Peppert gives it off here to
great block.
That shot Rob Houlihan, but it's blocked.
Same foot block.
Foot block.
Again, there's the high press again. Hollywood step up on you. They don't let you get a chance to get slippy conditions boxed out of his hands the way they went. There was an opportunity there for Rob Houlihan to flick it across Ryan Mulvey, or he was standing on the back stick, and I know it might have been a tight angle, but there was an option there for it, maybe to make a goal chance. But
Matthew Kelly there just popped that one over. You didn't give him the commentator's curse on that one there, Mark.
No, I didn't, sorry. He shouldn't be missing 21-yard frees.
Should be. So Robert Lambert now again. The long ones haven't really been working. Sam Healy is making himself an option here out wide.
I think that's a decoy. Robert's right foot, so he has to go all the way around that ball to kick it short to him.
Robert Lambert looking long. It is going to be Healy's. He doesn't get there. John McGuckian puts up pressure on him. Connor Phelan, the winner free there. Connor Phelan gets on with it quickly. Connor Phelan setting his options. Patrick Leccardy's making the run to his right. He gives it to Leccardy. Leccardy has Newsom inside. He gives it off to the only Aughrim scorer so far. However, slips out of his hands, but he does recover it. Back over to Patrick Leccardy. Few calls for throws there, but the referee just waits play on. Newsom breaks the challenge. Newsom over now to Colin McGuckian. Colin McGuckian out to Alex Kavanagh. Alex Kavanagh works it wide to Jimmy Wilmington. Jimmy not going to shoot. Gives it off to Newsom. Newsom back in for Alex Kavanagh. Bit of space in front of Kavanagh. Kavanagh's running through. Kavanagh's got the goal!
Cracking run by Alex Kavanagh. He came all the way, kicked that ball across to Jimmy Wilmington, did a nice little loop around and bet two men. He bet two men on the way to the run and then bet another as he took the ball. That's a cracking score.
Brilliant build up from Aughrim there. The sort of like fast patience almost. Yeah. They were brilliantly executed.
Slow so fast. They injected pace at the right time when the Hollywood men were on their heels. That's a great goal and a great finish as well, to be fair to him.
Low into the right corner. Keith Lawless with the kick out. Let's have a look. Goes out for a line ball to Aughrim. Colin McGuckian now with the ball in his hand. Assessing his options. There's not many men making clear runs at the moment. Now Joe McGuckian has.
Bit short maybe, but they've got away with it.
Yeah. Tiarnán De Hál's call for a free. Current trainer kicking it back. What they're looking for. And Hollywood just working in their own half. Back now. Starting to run out.
I would be surprised if Hollywood don't look to keep this ball and make sure they get the next score. Key after conceding a big score like a goal that's on the ground, I would have thought.
Luke Arney.
With it.
Maybe Tiarnán De Hál just letting them a bit of grace there with the conditions. On the ball now is Rory Corrigan. Rory Corrigan looking to take on Leccardy. Gives it back to Conal Byrne. Conal Byrne assessing his options. Gives it back in field. On the ball is Luke Byrne. Luke Byrne goes for the shot just to the edge of the arc. It's dropping. It's gone high and wide.
Shoot and sight and all that, but that was probably not the right option there. They had plenty of bodies around. When they get the bodies around and workers through their hands, they are getting good, clear shooting options. That probably wasn't the option on that occasion, but
for all the hard work of Hollywood they've done up the pitch, the fact that only a point is in it at the moment does Mel.
21 minutes gone. The 10 minutes we said we'd look to see who would be kind of in control of the game. I would have said Hollywood were probably a little bit ahead on that before Aughrim got the goal, but now that's really true. A cat among the pigeons. So Aughrim now are in the ascendancy a little bit here. And if they could get the next score, it would be a vital score.
And they can just control the pace here as they've been trying to put their stamp on this match on the ball. They get it forward. Looking there for Dylan Byrne. Dylan Byrne high up the pitch onto Colin McGuckian. Colin McGuckian, it's worked out to Connor Phelan.
Dylan Byrne's moved
inside.
Connor seen him, but he just couldn't get to him. There's
Patrick Hardy now will get that shot, and that's the next score you were looking for. And that's things level. It's a vital score, as you mentioned, Martin. It's now level. We've got 8 minutes left to go in this half.
It's vital in terms of the momentum now. If Aughrim can push up and get another ball here off the kick out, try to get another score before half time and keep Hollywood from getting one, you know, that's a big boost mentally.
Keith Peppard putting his laces through it. It's got kind of sliced through it. It's gone high. Jimmy Corrigan underneath it, and who's going to get it here? Rory Corrigan. Rory Corrigan back into Ryan Mulvey. Ryan Mulvey looking around on his options. Hits a high ball. Colin McGuckian is going to put this man under pressure. However, the Hollywood man gets it, and that is Trainer on the ball. In now to Conal Byrne. Conal Byrne with just Clancy in front of him. Conal Byrne cuts inside. He's going to go for the shot. He is now. Conal Byrne is cross the face of goal and wide.
Maybe not the best option again, shooting right foot out from the right hand side like that, but they were desperate to try and break the Aughrim momentum with a score. It's 5 wides now for Hollywood.
Robert Lambert like the kick out. Looking at his options long. It's gone high. Conor Phelan does get a hand to it, but Hollywood gather. And they worked it across here. Going forward, looking for Conall Byrne. Conall Byrne. It's inside now for Rob Houlihan. Houlihan over to Matthew Kelly.
Over the side.
Rory Corrigan is free over here on the left side, and he uses him. David Peppard's gone forward a bit. He has a bit of space in front of Peppard. He gives it over to David Peppard. Immediately there's an Aughrim defence just holding him up, giving him no room to run through. Kieran Traynor on the ball now again.
Hollywood needs just to get back to keeping the ball, moving it through the hands, probing, wait for the opportunity to present itself. Try not to force it.
Healy now looks to go in field, forward into the full forward line. Aughrim, a free is given against number 5 for Aughrim, Cian Keogh. And Matthew Kelly's
disappointed if that one was given against me now. He did get a hand on the ball too.
Now Matthew Kelly
should kick it over. There's the return now.
We'll see now if the commentator's curse only works for one team. Matthew Kelly on the just outside the D. Obviously move this inside. Tiarnán De Hál putting the tee back inside. It's almost like a rugby kick, everyone's so quiet. Yeah. Matthew Kelly kicks it over the bar. And the commentator's curse is broken. Hollywood lead by a point. 6 points to 1-2.
It's a good score now to break the momentum.
Less than 5 minutes to go till the Hooter sounds. Robert Lambert.
Aughrim are setting up with 4 across the middle and relying on a one-on-one battle here.
And Jim Corrigan catches
Hollywood
that.
are on top at the moment, won the last 2 breaks and that kick out clean.
David Peppard puts it in forward. Conall Byrne to get there, doesn't. Joe McGuckian gathers for Aughrim.
Good hand by Finn Byrne there, in fairness to him. Determined, he wanted it more than anyone else.
Dylan Byrne is under a bit of pressure here, but he does get it away, looking for Colin McGuckian. However, Hollywood do get the ball. Get to that break. It's back here now with Shane Kelly. They're bringing it forward. Here with Mikey Healy. Mikey Healy just across the 65 in the Aughrim half. Going to use Jim Corrigan here.
And again, if Hollywood...
build up, but that is just
about to say, if they stay patient and keep the ball here, an opportunity should come their way, but...
Just skidded off his boot there as he was kicking it. They'll need the towels, they'll need heaters and everything at half time to get everything back and dry. The rain seems to have stopped here. So, for the half time. Oh, that is
it's a heavy hit.
Heavy slap. Just took the wind out of the Cian Keogh, yeah.
It's a yellow. I think he went in with close fists, going to be yellow, and the smack nearly comes from how wet it is, like the slap off the chest.
Yeah. There is a good point being made there. He's 2 feet off the ground.
Same time, you have to brace yourself for a slap when you see it coming.
So Rory Corrigan, the guilty party in this situation. Let's have a...
Yeah, it's yellow. Move on.
Yellow. Yeah. Just a yellow card. Cian Keogh still in a bit of bother here. But now he's getting back up now. I hope he can get
nice and winded, I'd say, yeah.
He gets his breath back. We're not too far from the half time, from the Hooter. Dylan Byrne will get us back underway. Sam Healy's making a run. And Dylan Byrne uses Sam Healy. But David Pepper is there to put him under pressure immediately. Healy keeps the ball well.
Healy did very well off the ball to try to pick up like that, rolling away on you in a wet conditions. It could go so badly. He did very well.
Just takes...
Can't do that, yeah.
Yeah, took too much time.
Has to be an actual free.
Joe McGuckian looking at assessing his options. And he goes forward looking for Colin McGuckian. However, Hollywood, through their midfielder, Rob Houlihan, intercept. Mikey Healy working inside.
Now again, with 3 minutes on the clock, this is the time to really try and keep the ball, try and work yourself an opportunity.
Jim Corrigan gets into Conall Byrne. Conall Byrne under pressure again from Ian Clancy. He's on him like a bad rash. Conall Byrne, and assessing his option, gets it out to the midfielder. Luca Harney, it's intercepted. by Oisin Keegan. Keegan has the advantage, wins the free, gets on with it quickly. On now to Patrick Liccardi. Patrick Liccardi gives it over to Alex Kavanagh. Kavanagh assessing his options. As I mentioned, he does have a bit of pace. If he can spot a gap, he can run through it. Alex Kavanagh, a few slaps there from David Peppard. Alex Kavanagh, though, still going. On now to Patrick Liccardi. Patrick Liccardi back to Joe McGuckian. McGuckian taking it across the pitch past Rob Houlihan and gets it in now for Conor Phelan. Mikey Healy on him. Conor Phelan back to Joe McGuckian. He's gonna give the free, didn't see advantage. Yeah. Now I reckon if Conor Phelan's gonna take this, he's gonna put it well wide.
I have no comments.
Let's have a look. Looks to Alex Kavanagh's taking the ball.
Conor's on his way over though.
Yeah, Conor Phelan is fancying another wide. No, he's not.
They'll go short, I would imagine, will they?
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, just there rushing Keegan, making the quick run. Doesn't use him, goes across the pitch instead. They're going to try work a score from here. On the ball is Jimmy Wilmington. Wilmington back to Kavanagh. Alex Kavanagh looking like he's about to shoot there, but just dummied and gives it back to Conor Phelan. Now Conor Phelan with a chance. He drops it and there is Rory
dangerous ball.
Luke Byrne. Could have been a dangerous ball. I think he was just miskicked it. And Hollywood work it down the right flank. Jimmy Corrigan has a bit of space, but Patrick Hardy is straight on. But Jimmy Corrigan takes it. Jimmy Corrigan now trying to take control of that ball again and just slipping on the surface. Jimmy Corrigan over the bar.
Interesting one there. If Hollywood didn't get that score, Aughrim still only have two up here. They only had one there for a little second. They all got caught up in the chase back. But still a score for Hollywood, so there won't be any complaints about that then.
So it's now Robert Lambert with the long ball. Jim Corrigan is the man who gets to it. He's under pressure there from Pierce Lawler and Joe McGuckian. McGuckian catches, but it is a free to Jimmy Corrigan for that. Number 15, Jimmy's having a big man and out the field. He's
playing out the field, yeah, he's playing midfield. He's well able, he's good mobile as well.
Hooter has just sounded. So the next break in play, and it'll be half time. Matthew Kelly on the ball. Hollywood can just take their time here.
Do what they're good at, keep the ball. Let an opportunity to present itself. Pro.
Matthew Kelly in essential position now. Past the 65. Onto the 45. Matthew Kelly. Not going to have a snapshot. No, that's it. Just doing that patient probe and build up. Kieran Traynor.
Mikey Healy now has stepped up in the quarterback position here. He gets the ball, look, on the edge of the arc. He'll be looking for an opportunity to come his way.
And he does get it to Rory Corrigan. Rory Corrigan just Ian Clancy in front of him. Rory Corrigan goes for the shot. It's just tailing wide. And that should be it for the first half.
You can see the frustration in David Peppard here just behind him. He had a simple hand pass out to him on a better angle and he took the shot, but it would have been a right kick in the teeth for Aughrim if they'd got a score there just before half time. But overall very even so far. I would say neither team are overly happy with the performance up to now, so there'll be plenty to work on and it'll be an interesting second half.
And of course Hollywood 7 points, Aughrim 1-2. We'll see you back here in about 10 minutes time for the second half.
Support Wicklow GAA and you could win a hybrid Ford Puma worth 33,000 a year or 25,000 a year cash. Get your tickets from your club. Don't forget Wicklow GAA's Golf Classic East is September 19th. Want to enter a team or sponsor a tee? Follow our social media for details.
The corner forward gathers it on the 21, but it's stolen by the cornerback. He's picked his pocket there.
It's dropping from the skies. The big man has it again. Oh, he's lording it today.
He's backing himself. He has the distance, but has he the accuracy? It's over the bar. Toshi Garuto. Toshi Harutrasta. You've done it. Nobody.
Our GAA. We all belong here, in this place, at this time. We belong not because of who we are or where we come from. Being here means belonging. Belonging means knowing you're part of a community that has a place for all, where potential is nurtured, where individuals become teams, who honour the legacy of those who went before and strive to build a legacy of their own. Some of us play, some of us used to play, some of us never played. We all belong. Belonging means having a voice, means being able to say what you think is right, being listened to. Belonging means respecting each other, means being there for each other, on the pitch, off the pitch. Belonging means rolling our sleeves up and doing what needs to be done. We all belong, whether it's our first day or our 100th year. We all belong here, because this place belongs to us all. Our GAA, where we all belong.
Support Wicklow GAA and you could win a hybrid Ford Puma worth 33,000 euro or 25,000 euro cash. Get your tickets from your club. Don't forget Wicklow GAA's Golf Classic East is September 19th. Want to enter a team or sponsor a tee? Follow our social media for details.
Someone move! It's looking, boys. Who wants it? Alan! Will you just kick the ball out to the middle of the field? Get your head in the game, come on! Keepers! Jesus Christ, Alan! Will you catch the ball? That's your square, your responsibility! You called for the ball! Come on and get your head in the game! James, lads, he's lost the hunger altogether, that fella. Christ!
Eugene, listen, look. We're all worried about him. He's not in a good place. He's not himself. He doesn't need you on the sideline shouting at him with abuse. Look, go and have a chat with him and see if he's all right, will you?
Yes, I never thought of that. Hold on. Alan! Alan, come here! Alan,
It's important to remember that underneath the jersey, GAA players are just normal people too. 4 of us have mental health, and you don't have to be an expert to make a positive difference at your GAA club. Look after yourself and keep an eye out for others. Sometimes, all you have to do is listen. Go to realtalks.ie/GAA to learn more.
Tá áitir le bhaine lig. Bhaine tá beo a fannacht lá nach teach a riomh béidir. Bhaine a hín siar ríist is ríist eile hí an áitir asmuid.
Well, lads, what's the crack?
Bhaine nach stop a riomh go dagan na puinte nach féidir mu a stoppa. Bhaine nach niúltín riomh den obair atá le déanamh.
You got it all free?
Bhaine chur na rá gach ile tradiisiún agus gach ile scéile chur rá thuganna. Bhaine bíomhan linn na léitheanta hagan go deo. Wai hain, wahí hain, utha hain, bhain hain. Tá áit le bhaine lig. Áit linne ligí. Cumann Lucas Gael, tá áit dúna ligán.
She'll forget it's her first day. She'll grit her teeth and try her heart out. She'll know that someday she'll master the lift. She'll never forget her first day. She is a camogie player, and she belongs where we all belong. GAA, where we all belong.
Good morning, John.
Morning, Tom. Your taxi waits.
The fact of coming back down here to meet up with the lads and everything and the contact they kept with me is an enormous boost.
There was a need there for us to look after our older members. My own father comes along and he was sick then before Christmas, so he didn't come here, and really I could see a difference in him. I felt that he missed his friends.
The Monday Club and everybody who wants to come along is invited. They're remaking connections that they had 20 years ago when they were all very active club members, and now all of a sudden they sit down and it's like they were never away from one another.
I think it's one of the better things that we've done on our Healthy Club journey because it means so much.
Support Wicklow GAA and you could win a hybrid Ford Puma worth 33,000 a year or 25,000 a year cash. Get your tickets from your club. Don't forget Wicklow GAA's Golf Classic East is September 19th. Want to enter a team or sponsor a tee? Follow our social media for details.
A healthy club is where we all belong.
Irish GAA Healthy Club is a game changer.
In this place, at this time.
We belong not because of who we are or where we come from.
Being here means belonging.
Belonging means knowing you're part of a community.
A community that has a place for all.
Where potential is nurtured.
Where individuals
become teams.
Who honour the legacy of those who went before.
And strive to build a legacy of their own.
Some of us play.
Some of us used to play.
Some of us never played.
We all belong.
Belonging means having a voice.
Means being able to say what you think is right.
Being listened to.
Belonging means respecting each other.
On the pitch, off the pitch.
Belonging means rolling up your sleeves
and doing what needs to be done.
We all belong, whether it's our first day
or our 100th year.
We all belong because this place belongs to us all.
RGA, where we all belong.
RGA, where we all belong.
Cumann Lucas Scale to Arch Dunya a League On.
RGA,
where we all belong.
Our GAA, where we all belong. RGA, where we all belong.
Everything we do in the club involves the community.
The men are out walking, having the cuppa, chatting. We have a wonderful morning here and it fits us out for the week and everybody just goes home so happy. Keep out, keep about.
The war started in Ukraine and that's where our Healthy Club really came to the fore and worked really, really hard at helping to integrate. Margot does the most beautiful artwork here all around our grounds.
These people believe on my talent and after that I believe on myself.
Support Wicklow GAA and you could win a hybrid Ford Puma worth 33,000 a year or 25,000 a year.
You're very welcome back to Echelon Park. Aughrim, Daniel Kennedy on the commentary, joined with Martin O'Brien on the co-commentary for this Darcy Sand intermediate football semi-final between Aughrim and Hollywood. Hollywood leading at the break 7 points to 1-2. The teams are just made their way back onto the pitch, and we're having a look to see if there's any changes. Doesn't seem to be anything so far. Can you spot anything there, Martin?
No, nothing there. No, they're all just lining back out. In fairness, I don't think it's time for changes for either team yet, really. The wind has picked up a bit here and it's blowing into the stand, which is strange. We're looking across at the stand and it's getting soaked. Everyone is huddling up at the back, a couple of rows because of the wind blowing the rain in at them. So it's hard to know what way the wind is going to go here. Because looking at the Ireland flag over here, it's blowing towards the stand, and if you look down on the pitch, it's hard to know when the flags are wet, but it's hard to know. It's kind of swirling a bit, so it's not going to help anyone, I don't think.
Tiarnán De Hál now about to get us back underway here for the second half. Just doing his checks, making sure everyone's in position. Linesman now on the pitch. Ball assessing it, he's about to throw the ball up. Checking his watch. And away we go for the second half. Hollywood get first possession here, they should do. Into the hands now of Matthew Kelly. Matthew Kelly, of course, moved into centre forward there. Has been picking up a good few breaks. Kelly now. Hollywood doing their usual, just assessing and probing. On now for Rory Corrigan. Corrigan out wide. Into David Peppert. Back to Matthew Kelly. Matthew Kelly.
Eventually across to Mikey here on the quarterback position. I'd imagine unless they can find a hole, they do. Matthew Kelly.
Matthew Kelly now. Wall of white in front of him. Back to Jimmy Corrigan. Jim looking up. Assessing the options. Back to Matthew Kelly. Over to Mikey Healy.
Hollywood keeping it very wide. Rory Corrigan is on the 14 or the 21 over beside the sideline flag. Similar to this side, Rob Houlihan is right out on the side. They're trying to stretch him a little bit more.
Matthew Kelly seeing if any gaps have formed. He's happy to move it across. Jim Corrigan. Back to Mikey Healy. Healy picking up a bit of pace. Pierce Lauder does tackle. Ball's gone to ground. Mikey Healy doesn't recover. Pierce Lauder, good tackle, and Aughrim have a chance to break away here, but they're under some pressure.
Mikey went looking for a free there, and Pierce didn't buy it.
Conor McGuckian got it out now to number 7. That is Jimmy Wilmington. Jimmy Wilmington gives it back to Colin McGuckian.
Colin McGuckian was nearly away if that ball had been out in front of him. I've been corrected at half time. It's a big call for Aughrim to actually start Colin McGuckian because their junior D's actually won in extra time on Thursday. I thought they lost, so it's a big call for them to take. He will be their talisman for the junior D team.
The ball is Sam Healy. Sam Healy about to bring it into the Hollywood half. And just assessing the option, just probing Conor Phelan. Back to Dylan Byrne. Pierce Lauder. Across the halfway line to Conor Phelan. Conor Phelan shifts the challenge there from the Hollywood defender. And he's still going forward despite Rory Corrigan's intervention. Jim Corrigan was tracking him as well. Aughrim keeping going side to side. Bit of a slip on the ground there for Patrick Liccardi, and he's touched it on the ground. It's a free out. Tiarnán De Hál not giving any grace, and it's been moved up there for not handing the ball straight back, so it's moved up by 50 metres.
Love the 50 metres. No one ever measures how far the 50 metres is.
Matthew Kelly with the ball in hand just outside the 45. Doesn't look interested in shooting. He goes across to Rob Houlihan.
Aughrim are set again.
I suppose when they are moving the ball up, it does give the opposition a chance to set up their defence. So you'd nearly, to really catch them off, the tap and go is the best chance. And Matthew Kelly goes for it. Kick. Is he going for the first score of the game? No, into the hands of Robert Lambert. He had the height, the power in it, but probably got held up a little bit in the wind. Although looking at the flags, it has died down.
There's a good hand on him as he kicked, which made all the difference. Aughrim are away here now, unless Jim Corrigan gets across.
Patrick Liccardi shifts a challenge from Jim Corrigan. However, Tiarnán De Hál sees that as a foul. Patrick Liccardi gets on with it quickly. Pierce Lauder.
A lot of space inside her.
Pierce Lauder onto Conor Phelan. Back out to Colin McGuckian.
Dean Newsom made a run now. There's no one inside to see. Pierce Lauder is making his way in. I wonder, is that a tactic? Big midfielder making his way to the edge of the square.
I'm just working it across now. Jimmy Wilmington on the ball from that pass from Dylan Byrne. Jimmy Wilmington on to Dean Newsom. Newsom looking for Alex Kavanagh. Alex Kavanagh will get there.
Been out in front, he was away.
Gets it to Joe McGuckian, who does have gloves on him now. Joe McGuckian back out to Alex Kavanagh. Kavanagh going to take the shot. Has he got it? It has just...
There's the big man on the square. No one reacted.
Pierce Lawler got his hand to it.
Had someone been around that, there was a clear goal chance.
Overturn. And as they're breaking away now. Bringing it wide here, back to Matthew Kelly. Matthew Kelly's had a lot of possession here today. He seems to be the go-to man. Hollywood.
Far side. 2 bodies over there.
Hollywood just working down the left side.
Aughrim are getting bodies back. Hollywood aren't committing as much bodies forward in this half. They've only 1 man inside.
Conor
Trying
Byrne
to get a bit wider.
Gets it on to David Peppard. Peppard with the chance for his first score at a half. He gets it.
It's a good score.
8 points to 1-2 now in Hollywood's favour. 3 points in it.
Just as I was saying about bodies getting forward, they drifted in behind. Peppard is a good right boot on it, as I said. He kicks corners, he gets chances.
Makes up for that miss right at the end of the first half. As Aughrim now look to work it out. That was short from Robert Lambert. Ian Clancy in possession, nearly robbed by Conal Byrne. Conal Byrne gets it inside to Mulvey. Mulvey puts it wide. He was just off balance while taking that.
Little bit of panic. He could have stepped back. At least got a point out of that. A little bit of panic in that one though. But a good turnover. A turnover like that could win the game for you.
Oncoming now is
Conal O'Brien.
Conal O'Brien for Aughrim. And also another change as well. You can see there, number 18 is Ryan Kinsella.
Kinsella will go in as a halfback, I would say. Conal will go inside. Colin McGuckian is coming out.
And Jimmy Wilmington also being withdrawn. So what do you made of Colin McGuckian today?
I've seen him play junior a couple of times and he's very lively. He's fast, he's quick, he's sharp. But conditions like today just didn't suit him. Now we got on a lot of ball in fairness to him, but for his first day out, but the conditions really wouldn't be up to his kind of liking, you know.
Luca Harney gets it inside. Now it's on to Matthew Kelly. Matthew assessing his options, just recycles it back out wide to Luke Byrne. No, Jimmy Corrigan on the ball. Luke Byrne to his right, uses him. Luke Byrne stepping inside, back to Matthew Kelly.
You can hear Mikey Healy conducting the orchestra now.
That was Rory Corrigan. And now it is here with Kieran Traynor. Joe McGuckian put him under pressure. Into the hands of Rob Houlihan. He's on the advantage, and Hollywood are going to have a chance here now at their 9 point. So we're just getting confirmation of those changes here over the PA.
Hollywood are trying to get themselves organised here. Mikey Healy got caught as one of the 3 men back there, and he was screaming up the field the instructions. So he wasn't on the ball. He's still the Pied Piper there. He stepped inside. He got a good free. This will keep them out of, push them out of touching distance. And if they can get another one after this.
Matthew Kelly does
get
it.
If they can push up on the kick out now and get another one after this, Aughrim are really under pressure. They're going to have to really take the game to Hollywood then. So it'll be interesting. Hollywood are just slowly piling the pressure on here. So 3 from 3 off the freeze from Matthew.
Robert Lambert with the kick out. Goes long again, slices through it. Looking for Oisin Keegan. Keegan gets his hand to it, but Mikey Healy there got his body in the way, and Hollywood are in possession. Rory Corrigan to Jim Corrigan. Slips out of his hands, but no one on him to cause him any immediate pressure, and he gets the ball in. And Hollywood now with the ball over to Rob Houlihan.
Yeah. Reminiscent of a semi-final here with Hollywood. The first 10 minutes of the second half in the semi-final, they kept the ball, they owned the ball, got 1 or 2 scores just to put the pressure on.
Continuing going here, Rory Corrigan, Joe McGuckian putting immediate pressure here with Sam Healy as well. Surely that's gone wide. They're going to give a free though for holding for Hollywood a chance now to go double scores.
As I was saying, they keep the ball, they win their frees, they slowly put scoreboard pressure on Aughrim. It's the exact same as the semi-final. They're very good at it. Like I say, they're battle hard and they've been in 2 of the last 4 intermediate finals. You could say they were very unlucky last year, bar a crazy good kick from Ben Brosnan on the far side. They were going to the senior ranks, so they know how to win these type games.
Matthew Kelly is 3 from 3 so far. Is he going to be 4 for 4? Should do. Is indeed. Hollywood 10, Aughrim 1-2.
Aughrim need to get their hands on the ball here. Someone needs to claim a ball, or they need to do something different with the kick out, get it away short. They need possession. And they do get away short out here to Finn Byrne. Finn is on his own though.
He works it inside. On the ball is Clancy. Clancy to Dylan Byrne. Pressure there from Rob Houlihan, but Dylan Byrne firms it.
Far side, Paddy Liccardi's away.
Paddy Liccardi on the ball now.
If you can open the legs and try to get something before Hollywood are back and set.
They're chasing back well there, both Peppard and Corrigan. Kind of closing up any gaps. Here is Pierce Lawler. Pierce Lawler gets into Dean Newsom. No, Matthew Kelly intercepts. And Hollywood now with a chance to break. On the ball is Luke Byrne.
This is where Hollywood are good. They'll strangle you when they get like that. They get back and get set now. They'll strangle the life out of a team.
On the ball now again is Rory Corrigan. Healy put under pressure. Works it inside. Back over to his colleagues. Tiarnán De Hál has a hand up for an advantage. Matthew Kelly. Shot coming in from Conal Byrne. He's a long way out. It's dropping. Rob Lambert gathers.
And he's right to take the shot. Had his advantage.
I mean, it's not only just getting the shots in, but it's eating up the time as well. We're almost 10 minutes gone in this second half. Hollywood 5 points to the good. They are going to... Aughrim are going to need something big.
This will be a 2-pointer if he gets it. It's right on the sideline. He's going to go short. He has Luke Byrne behind him. That's what he's going to do, yeah.
Uses Luke Byrne. Luke Byrne going forward. Back to Matthew Kelly. He has a chance now for a score. Takes the shot. It's going to drop again. Rob Lambert doesn't catch. He just fists it out. Jim Corrigan should get there. Media pressure from the Aughrim players. Charlie McGrath is overturned there by Finn Byrne.
He's popped out for a 45 though. So again, Aughrim are finding it hard to get out. Now they need... If it was... I'd be looking to get Alex Cavanagh, get him out and get him on the ball. Like he's standing at 14 now. He's starting to wander out the way here, but I'd be looking to get him out, get him on the ball. Maybe a swap with Conor Phelan or something like that. Pop Conor inside, get Alex on the ball because he has a good range of passing. He can take a man on. He has pace. He can score. Like they could just do with a little spark.
Luke Byrne now will be hitting this one in now.
Well organised.
David Peppard.
Well organised.
Very, very slick move, and Luke Byrne now just can keep possession. Into Luca Harney.
Aughrim probably need to push out now. They're defending the D, and that's all well and good, but when you're 5 points down, you might need to come out and get the ball. There's no point waiting till it's too late to go and try and get your hands back on the ball.
Mikey Healy spraying it across. Have it a wide. Here's Jim Corrigan. Jim has a couple of runners there off him. Opts not to use any. And Aughrim do overturn it there now on the ball. It's Pierce Lawler.
He had several options, didn't know what to do.
John McGuckian coming down with it now. Is he going to use Swan Kinsella? No.
Even Joe is the option. Get him on the ball a little bit more. Try and move the ball up the field. Here comes Cian Keogh.
Cian Keogh trying to find those gaps.
Here's Cavanagh now.
Cavanagh is on half onto Dylan Byrne. Dylan Byrne not opting just to hit the quick ball to Joe McGuckian, but that was brilliant. He just pirouettes around the tackle of Kieran Traynor. And they have it into the full forward line. On the ball here is Conal O'Brien, apologies. Alex Kavanagh, work it inside. Here is Oisin Keegan. Is there a bit of a silent goal? Hollywood hold him up. He has the free in.
Yeah, it was a good free really.
Sub coming on here now for Hollywood. PJ O'Keefe,
yeah.
You mentioned before the match will be a big man to bring in.
PJ's their go-to man when they need the ball. Come on, they're taking off number 13 Charlie McGrath. I would say like that's probably with 20 minutes to go. That's their go-to. So PJ comes on. PJ's around the block as well a long time. He's a bit like Mikey Healy. He's seen it all, done it all. So he'll get on the ball now. He'll look to control it. He'll look to try and calm it down, take their scores, and like I say, just see the game out. Try and squeeze the life out of Aughrim.
So Conor Phelan is taking this outside the arc. He hits it. It's dropping. It's gone wide. Three times now for Conor Phelan. He's hit the ball
disappointed, alright, but
these are chances, of course, in the first half.
In fairness to him, it's not like him. He's usually a very, very reliable free taker.
Pepper now gets us back underway. Media pressure on Rory Corrigan. He does get a free out for that challenge from Conal O'Brien, but gives now Mikey Healy with the ball.
Straight away to PJ.
Forward to PJ. PJ rolls the challenge brilliantly. Yeah, now we have runners out wide here. It's moved inside to Conal Byrne. Conal Byrne turns inside Clancy. He's heading towards goal with white shirts in front of him.
And they get it back out here. There are plenty of men on the edge of the D here.
Mikey Healy running through, spots the gap, takes the shot, puts it over the bar.
Yeah, you're going to see that for the rest of the game. You're going to see Mikey get it to PJ. PJ will play a nice little hand pass, bring people into the game. They'll work it back out and they'll get their score. This is what Hollywood are good at. This is their game plan. So Aughrim really need to get a score now. They really, really need to get a score. This game might get away on them.
Finn Byrne there was a bit too eager on PJ O'Keefe. PJ O'Keefe brilliantly rolled him.
Bit of experience.
Hollywood.
Here's PJ again out in front.
Has the ball now. This time Finn not pushing up on him.
Wins a free.
Just a high slap there from
Aughrim again are back in their shape, which is fine, but they need to push up now. I think they need to make the decision to go for this game. They need to step up, maybe go man for man. I know it might leave make a few gaps in behind, but you've got 17 minutes left in a county final. You have to start being brave. He's going to go short, far side. Luca Harney is standing on his own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Aughrim bodies looking at him.
He gives the Rory Corrigan. Corrigan back to Matthew Kelly. Kelly assessing his options. Looks like he was shaping the shoot, but no, gives it to PJ O'Keefe. PJ back to Rory Corrigan. Corrigan out 2, no. Tries to break a challenge, doesn't. I think might be a half cause for a barge in there, but play on. Mikey Healy. Over to Matthew Kelly. Back to Healy. Just probing away. And here is
Luca Harney.
All is Luca Harney. David Peppard scored a point earlier in this half. Just a change in pace there. And that might open things up here for Rory Corrigan. He doesn't get there. However, it is picked up by the Hollywood man. He is tackling Aughrim.
That's a good tackle.
Keep under pressure. He's not really lying on the ball, but the ball is just not coming out of that ruck that's formed.
Well
and Aughrim overturn. Oisin Keegan has it again.
Needs runners.
Shifts the challenge. And it's a free out for that challenge coming in from Luca Harney. And I can get on things quickly. They do need to get on with things quickly. Sam Healy to Alex Kavanagh.
This is what Aughrim need. They need the likes of Alex on the ball. Try and make something happen. There we go. He's playing forward already. Heads up football.
Paddy McCarty back to Kavanagh. On to McCarty again. Chris Lauder's made the decoy run. That's worked Oisin Keegan.
Hollywood are now set though. Mikey Healy at the edge of the small D. Everyone else can mark up. You can find where they need to be.
And O'Brien with it in the corner. Over to Dylan Byrne. Dylan Byrne has to slap at it. Goes to the Aughrim wing back, however, he doesn't get there, but Conal O'Brien does recover. Slips out of his hands. That's a definite trip from
silly free,
from Luke Byrne.
I was just about to say Hollywood made that a 50-50 ball, made it scrappy, made it so Aughrim had to get slowed down, but that was a silly free by the wing back there.
In Dylan Byrne's case there, he went that slap at it. I reckon it's just a little bit too high to grab it confidently.
Look, it's one of them ones that if you grab it, you're going to get a bang. You have to go and try grab it and try win a free. Like, leave yourself in that you win the free. Look, that's easy to stay up here, but it's like I say, Hollywood forced that into a 50-50 ball, really.
And free.
Dangerous.
It's dropping, it's gone wide. Another wide for Aughrim from a dead ball.
It's a fourth wide from frees, lads. That makes a big difference on a day like today. I said it earlier on, it could be, you can often find a day like today turn into a free taking competition.
Keith Peppard.
This side.
No one's sitting back for the short ball.
Kick. That was a complete miss kick. Yeah.
John McGuckian's onto it. McGuckian has new someone to his left.
Hasn't turned now, lads. You need to make something of it.
Try and make a break. Gives it back to Kavanagh. Kavanagh shifts the challenge of Rory Corrigan. Kavanagh going. Kavanagh's going to take on the shot. Gets a shot. Keith Peppard. It's in the back of the net! An error from Keith Peppard to hang on to that.
Big mistake from Keith Peppard there. That should have been his ball all day long.
It's the second goal of the game for Alex Kavanagh.
Like I said, Alex, Aughrim needed someone like Alex to make something happen. I know that was a mistake, but that'll give them a lift now. They need to go and attack the kick out here and go and try and push on. That was two mistakes, one after another from Keith Peppard. A bad kick out followed up by I'm not really sure what he saw there, or did the crossbar get in the way?
Yeah, from looking at a replay there, it looked like it just hit at the crossbar and off his hand and in. But Keith now,
he's going down now, holding his fingers.
Holding his fingers. Does Keith wear glasses? Maybe his contact lenses?
No, is the glove off?
Glove off.
It looks like I think he's saying that the ball hit off, squished his fingers between the crossbar and the ball. I don't know. He's a big tall man. He probably should have got to that before it got to the crossbar. I'd say he's kicking himself a little bit. Are they going to have to do a sub here? He's waving his hand.
Looks like it, yeah. So number 16 for Hollywood is Colin Tutty. But he's slipped off there.
If I remember correctly, in last year's county final, didn't Colin have to come on for the last 5 minutes as well because of an injury to a goalkeeper?
For Colin. Yep.
Interesting. That's interesting. It's a big loss. It's a big change for a goalkeeper to go out, particularly after giving away a goal like that. Momentum. This will be a key kick out for Colin Tutty coming in cold. Not going to be easy. He'll need a hand from his lads out the field. His lads out the field are going to have to dig him out and go and try win one here.
And of course, with like Keith Everett's kick-outs, they very much have been just looking for the breaks off them, and he's been able to kick them far. So Colin Tutty does have his work cut out for him here.
Coming in cold, it's not easy.
So, they're officially there. Keith Pepper replaced by Colin Tutty.
Looking down the Aughrim sideline, you see Conor Lambert warming up. Conor hasn't played any of the games yet this year, so it'll be interesting to see if Conor gets brought in. Well of experience there too.
So 3 points in it now. Colin Tutty with the kick out. He slices through it. Conor Phelan should get there for Aughrim. Conor Phelan does, however, the slippy conditions brings it out of his grasp. Alice Kavanagh trying to hand on the ground, but Mikey Healy comes away with it. He has the advantage now. Hollywood can break. He gets it out wide here.
Mikey Healy pulled him out of a hole there. In fairness, he can't blame Colin Tutty. We called it. He's coming in cold. That's always going to be a hard kick to take. But they had to win it on the ground. They did.
And it's into the hands now of Rob Houlihan. The number 8 seems to be hanging off his jersey or something. Or maybe is that just muck? I was looking at Matthew Kelly.
PJ now. PJ try to put his foot on the ball. Try to take the sting out of it now. I'd be surprised if Hollywood make too much of a move forward. I would say they will try now and just take the sting out of that goal. Let Colin get his head together in the goal and try and come over with a score of some shape or form, win a free or something.
Here is PJ O'Keefe. A direct run, PJ O'Keefe through the middle.
There you
over
go.
the bar.
There you go. Aughrim stood off him, let him go through. He'll kick that score all day.
I'm going to let you pick a winner in the next horse, and I'll just bet in the opposite team now, Martin. It's Robert Lambert with the kick out. PJ O'Keefe has, in his little time he's been on, he's had a serious effect on this match.
He's their impact sub.
Kicks it high. Looking for Oisin Keegan and Pierce Lauder. Oisin Keegan does get a hand to it, and Alex Kavanagh, the man you want on the ball, does have it. He has the advantage. Alex Kavanagh, Kinsa there, just moving off him. But he's going to go shoot it forward. I suppose he's on the advantage, so at least he can bring it back for a free. Maybe right idea to try and get something with a bit of urgency.
Yeah, if it comes off, great. If it doesn't, you have the free.
Dylan Byrne over to Kinsa.
Very close.
Breaks through the challenge of Luca Harney. Oisin Keegan ball just spills in front of him. But Oisin Keegan should gather. Back over to Dylan Byrne. Dylan Byrne gets past PJ O'Keefe. He's got to go for the shot. It's gone high and wide. It was not the right option there. Just, as you say, a bit of panic maybe setting in.
Yeah, a little bit of desperation now. I do think with the new goalkeeper in, they just need to stay calm and potentially keep blowing a ball in there, because Colin is he's coming in cold, so we don't know what's going to happen there.
Or if you do stick Conor Phelan in there, you cause havoc with the high balls. PJ O'Keefe gets to this Colin Tutty kick out.
Yeah.
I don't think he meant to go short, but it's worked for Hollywood. On and out.
Like I say, he's going to need his outfield players to dig him out now.
Donald Halban got that ball across, and it's on now with Rory Corrigan. Rory Corrigan gradually eating up the ground. Paddy Licardi not letting them pass, just shadowing them, keeping them out. And Hollywood just working across the 65 to Mikey Healy. Mikey Healy, PJ O'Keefe has made the move across. Mikey Healy breaks the challenge, gives it off to PJ. PJ has Rob Houlihan off to his right, doesn't use him, looks to break another challenge, but gives it back to Mikey Healy. Mikey Healy assessing the options again. Conor Phelan back there defending. PJ with the ball in hand. And it's worked back to Mikey Healy. This is exactly what Hollywood will want
into
to
the
do.
last 10. This, I expect to see a lot of this from Hollywood now in the last 10. They'll try to see it out, get their scores, win a free.
Rory Corrigan steps past Joe McGuckie and brilliantly. Rory Corrigan gives it off for Matthew Kelly. Matthew Kelly puts it over.
Kept the ball there for 90 seconds, 2 minutes. Get it into last 10, kick a score.
So Rob Lambert now with the kick out. We've almost completely cancelled out that goal here, Hollywood.
Went short.
Finn Byrne. Ian Clancy back to Finn Byrne. Clancy.
Oh,
it's a risky ball, very risky ball, because David Pepper intercepts.
It's a free.
Definite free. Tiarnán De Hál has the hand up, and there's the whistle. Free just outside the arc for Hollywood. And what we've seen from them do in this half is when they have frees just out the arc, they just tend to work it back here. As you can see, Luca Harney is standing free, so is Mikey Healy. However, David Pepper.
I do think David Pepper will have a go at this. He'll have the range. The wind, again, it's going into the stand, so it's not really helping anyone.
David Pepper hits it high, it's dropping, that's over the bar.
Big 2-pointer.
Big 2-pointer for Hollywood. 15 points to 2-2. Third score of the game for David Pepper.
First 2-pointer of the game, if my memory serves me correctly.
Think it has in this case, Martin, thinking back.
Yeah, Aughrim are going to have to go and win ball now. They're going to have to step up and go for this game now. They have no other choice. Here comes Alex Kavanagh. Is he going to get there? Well read.
Corrigan reads it well. However, it's in now the hands of Conor Phelan. Alex Kavanagh's making the move to his right. Alex Kavanagh has the ball now. Trying to jink inside. They need to create a goal. Is Alex Kavanagh going to have a hat-trick for the end of this? Gives it back to Conal O'Brien. Conal O'Brien shoots, takes his score.
Wide.
Oh, gone wide. Gone wide. Conal O'Brien took a free earlier on that also was blazed wide.
Aughrim need to go gung-ho on this kick out. They've seen two now at this stage. They need to push up. They need to really press.
Colin Tuddy. I suppose for him, with the first one, he hit it straight down the middle. It didn't go far enough. The second one, he played it out wide where PJ O'Keefe gathered. We can see, I think there might be a subs here coming on for possibly both sides. I can see a man down there stripped off for Hollywood, number 19, I think it is, Charlie Chamney. Yeah, Charlie Chamney.
Yeah, Charlie would have played a lot of football last year. I'd say he's coming in for it. Looks like Jim Corrigan down with the cramp. But I'm looking here and you can see Mikey Healy and you can see Donncha Halpin giving the word to the Hollywood men not to push so far up the field for the kick out. They're recognising that the kick out's not going as far. Get our half back line behind the ball and let drop out over them. And at least then they're coming on to the ball. They have 6 bodies behind the ball if it does go badly for them.
And number 6, Sean Campbell coming on there for Aughrim. We'll see who's coming off. So yeah, you're right there. Jim Corrigan is gone. Joe McGuckie's the only man moving, but I haven't actually. No, he's
Conor Phelan, is it?
Yeah, Conor Phelan. So Sean Campbell into centre forward, picked that centre back. But of course, that was, as you say, is always just a dummy one with Dylan Byrne starting.
Interesting, just as we say about the kickouts. Colin Tuohy takes a run and connects with that one, and it goes to the halfway line. So.
But now with Conor Phelan not having left the pitch, it has to be retaken. 52 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock.
Aughrim substitution 6, Sean Campbell replaced 11, Conor Phelan.
And that's just confirmation over the PA system of the substitutes. Colin Tuddy now. This one does go far into midfield. It's Aughrim do get a hand to it, push forward. However, Hollywood should recover this. On the ball is Kieran Traynor. Kieran Traynor works it back. And now Hollywood in possession.
Hear the shout coming from the Aughrim sideline now. Get up the pitch, man for man. Try to get the ball back. We need the ball back.
Let's work forward. Here's Ryan Mulvey. Ryan Mulvey. They're working it across the midfield. On with Luca Harney. Harney kicks a crossfield ball to Luke Byrne. Luke Byrne has Pierce Lauder in front of him. He's going to take him on. Oh,
good hand
there. Joe McGuckie in. It's a low shoulder, leaning in. So free to Hollywood. PJ O'Keefe with the ball in his hand.
Just a little bit eager to get to the ball. It's hard to blame him.
Luke Byrne now over to Mikey Healy. Ball spilling, but no immediate pressure, and he's able to work that across. In the hands here of Rory Corrigan. Rory Corrigan under pressure from Sam Healy. David Pepper now. Over to Conal Byrne. Clancy's been on him all game. Conal Byrne trying to find an angle to shoot. Doesn't find it. Good pressure there with Oisin Keegan recovering back.
Back out. They can work it all the way to this side, the two free men, the bank side here.
In possession of Luke Harney again. Over to Luke Byrne. Luke Byrne, Pierce Lawler, shadowing him. Spots a little bit of a gap, doesn't burst through it. And the ball is Matthew Kelly. Matthew Kelly slips but manages to get the ball across to his colleague. And again it's Luke Byrne.
Finn Byrne is at least trying to push up. Aughrim need to push up a little bit more.
PJ.
They need the ball back. Going to go to Mikey Healy now and all the way across.
Just running down the clock here, less than 6 minutes to go. And now again for Rory Corrigan.
Aughrim need a mistake. Hollywood need to just keep the ball. Stay calm.
David Peppard looks across for Luke Byrne. Went a little bit short, but Pierce Lauder wasn't quick enough to make any meaningful interception there. And David Peppard now has got a brilliant score. The slow build-up, the gradual patience has really benefited Hollywood today.
Great hand pass from Luke Byrne to set up that score.
They've entirely cancelled out that goal now at this point.
That's his fourth score. One of them is a 2-pointer as well, so he's got 5 points for the day. Good return in that weather.
16 points to 2-2. Robert Lambert with the long kick. David Peppard's underneath this. Keane Keogh gets a hand to it. And on it is Sean Campbell. Campbell has an advantage.
Keane Keogh will take off now.
And he's the right man to take off. He's looking for a gap there. Running in now to the Hollywood half. Great tackle there from, or not so great, as the advantage is being waved. But here is Pierce Lauder. Gives it on now to Alex Kavanagh. Alex Kavanagh looking for Dylan Byrne. Dylan Byrne just slips out of his hand at the wrong time. And there is a free here just on the edge of the arc, just outside the arc for Aughrim. But there was,
you were dead right in the first instance. That was a great free to go away by Mikey Healy there, because it stopped Aughrim's momentum. Gave Hollywood a chance just to get bodies back. Just slowed them a little bit down.
Alex Kavanagh scored 2
Ben
goals
O'Keefe
here.
coming into the fray here now for Hollywood 2. Colin Byrne coming off. Colin's had a good championship, but just didn't go his way today. Ball hadn't been in as much. This would be a cracking kick if he gets it from Alex Kavanagh.
Scored 2 goals already, both from play. Alex Kavanagh.
If I was Aughrim, I'd have a big man around the edge of that square.
There's no Conor Phelan off the pitch now. We can see in there is Dylan Byrne.
Dean Newsom. Sean Campbell is in there.
Kavanagh
it's a cracking kick.
Got it over the bar. It's back to 2 score game. 16 points to 2-4. If Aughrim, that's exactly what Aughrim needed. If they have any chance of a revival here, they're going to need to be taking
big push on the kick out now. Big push. Try to get it back up the field. The game's not over. Hollywood did die a little bit in the semi-final in the last 10 minutes.
Colin Tuddy, long ball. Aughrim get a hand to it. Alex Kavanagh should get this. He's pushing it back. Surely by. No.
You'd be looking for it. You'd be looking for it.
Mikey Healy on the ball now. Over to Luke Byrne.
As I was saying, semi-final against Annacurra. Hollywood, or quarter-final even, sorry. Hollywood died a little bit in the last 10 minutes. And Annacurra had them under pressure, so it'll be interesting now to see how they learn from that. They've got out there now, very handy.
There is Rory Corrigan, long ball in.
New man in, Ben O'Keefe.
Keeps it there now to PJ O'Keefe. PJ O'Keefe works it wide to Ryan Mulvey. Mulvey's through. Soccer style, is he going to shoot? He shoots, it's in the back of the net. And surely that's the game now for Hollywood. Ryan Mulvey. You thought the chance might have been gone with it spilling in front of him, but no, he just kept on going.
You got a bit lucky in the end, but you have to take your chances when the luck comes your way.
116 to 2-4, 9 points in it now. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Very hard to see Aughrim coming back into it now.
Lambert with another kick out.
It's 1-1 for Ryan Mulvey.
Into the hands of John McGuckie, and yeah, he does gather. Just imagine what Aughrim could have done if he had gloves in the first half. Kavanagh out wide to Keane Keogh. Finn Byrne. Ball spilled, but Finn Byrne kept his eye on it the whole time and gathered. Oisin Keegan.
Hollywood are set. Hollywood are back in their shape.
Pierce Lawler. Let's go back and gathers that. Matthew Kelly just doing the token pressure. Keane Keogh. Worked out wide onto Kinsella. Ryan Kinsella going for a run. Not making any too much ground, but they're working across the 45 now. Alex Kavanagh, brilliant dummy to escape the challenge of Peppard. Kavanagh, Charlie hauled down there by Rob Houlihan. And it was a PJ O'Keefe. No, he's up the pitch.
They're good frees to give away at this point of the game.
Surely at this point now.
It's Charlie Chamney on that free, but yeah, these are
Chamney. And number 20 coming in now is Conor Mulvey. He'll be joining the action here for the last 2 minutes. David Peppert looks... No, it's not David Peppert. It is indeed,
as a half forward. If you're more defensive type half forward, they'll pack it up now.
I suppose in David Pepper's case, it's unfortunate it's been raining here as there's not much of a crowd to give him an applause off the pitch. He's had a brilliant performance.
Yeah, 5 points.
Alice Kavanagh is just going to go for the score, but puts it wide. That was... Even going for a point wasn't even the right option. That ball really should be going into the box.
If we're being really critical on Aughrim, that's 5 wides, 7 wides from frees. You know, on a day like that, you need them. And on the other side, Hollywood have all their frees scored. I know you could potentially say the Hollywood frees are easier, but just on a day like that, you need to make them all count.
Colin Tuddy now with the kick out. They've been going further each time, so let's see how far this one goes. It goes the shortest one. But there is Luke Byrne on the ball. Finds the right man. Minute and 20 seconds to go till the hooter sounds. Hollywood again, just even at this point, a mistake won't be too costly.
They'll keep the ball. They control the game.
Mikey Healy looks wide into the hands of Rob Houlihan. Houlihan over to PJ O'Keefe. The impact sub, tackled by John McGuckie, and the ball spills loose. It's a bit of a ruck forming. Sean Campbell comes away with it. Sean Campbell popped in the air. It's advantage now to Aughrim, or free to Aughrim. McGuckie in to take this one. We're into the final minute.
Hollywood are set again.
Ryan Kinsella going to go through that press. Dylan Byrne. Ryan Kinsella's made the run up, but Dylan Byrne looks for Conan O'Brien inside.
Something happened in front.
Something happened. Did well there, but it spills loose to Paddy Liccardi. Paddy gives to Alex Kavanagh. Kavanagh, ball spills there. Pressure from Rory Corrigan, but Alex Kavanagh gets the ball out into space and works it across to John McGuckian. John McGuckian just beyond the 65. He's going to have to send it in there. Pierce Lauder's inside.
He's going to
long ball. Pierce Lauder's underneath it. However, Hollywood gather.
Kieran Trainer, good reactions there.
Matthew Kelly cleared, and it's in the hands now of Rory Corrigan. Corrigan gives it off wide to Kieran Trainer. Kieran Trainer just boots it out for a sideline, and that's it. Hollywood are into the Darcy Sands Intermediate Football Championship final. They'll be facing off against Avondale. Well, Mart, a brilliant performance from Hollywood.
Yeah, look, they were deserving winners. I think it all comes down to know-how. Like I said, halfway through that second half there, Hollywood knew exactly what they had to do. Keep the ball, win frees, get their scores, pull away, and then eventually the straw that broke the camel's back is the goal at the end. Aughrim probably... They're used to being in this position, having won the Junior A last year, but probably not against a good an opposition that keep the ball as well as Hollywood do. They probably could have pushed up out the field and tried to turn them over a little bit earlier in the second half. But again, it's all shoulda, coulda, wouldas now. But it'll be a cracking final. Hollywood and Avondale. They're probably the final everyone would have predicted at the start of the year. So look, best of luck to them, and best of luck to Avondale in the final.
Yeah, and of course, final will be set for 3 weeks' time. Next year on Wicklow GA TV, we will have coverage of the Boom and Platform Hire semi-final between Baltinglass and St. Healy. We'll see you in that.